Little Suzy was always full of energy, curiosity, and a lot of mischief. She loved playing tricks on her friends and family, always leaving behind giggles and a few puzzled faces. One sunny afternoon, Suzy decided it was the perfect day for an adventure. An adventure full of fun, surprises, and just a little bit of trouble. Her first stop was Grandpa's garden, where the carrots were growing tall and ripe. Suzy had a brilliant idea. What if I pull up the carrots and replace them with some funny fake ones, she thought. So she dug up the biggest carrot, painted it like a rainbow, and planted it back in the ground. Grandpa came out to check his garden. These carrots look different today, he said, scratching his head. When he pulled one out and saw the rainbow-coloured carrot, he couldn't help but laugh. Suzy, Grandpa chuckled. You're a cheeky one, aren't you? But I must admit you've brightened my day. Suzy giggled and skipped off to her next adventure. Next stop, the town square. There she spotted Mrs. Mumble, the baker, busy rolling out dough for her famous apple pies. Suzy, always looking for a bit of fun, grabbed a few sugar sprinkles and sneaked them into Mrs. Mumble's flour sack. When Mrs. Mumble poured the flour into the mixing bowl, she noticed something strange. "Oh dear, why is everything so sparkly?" she said, looking at the glittery dough. She couldn't help but giggle. "Well, at least these pies will be sweet." Suzy couldn't stop laughing. "I think I've made the best pies in town, Mrs. Mumble," she exclaimed. Finally, it was time for Suzy's greatest prank of the day. She headed to the big oak tree where all the village animals loved to gather. Suzy had found some bright red paint, and she had a plan to give the tree a new look. She painted a big, silly face on the trunk, complete with googly eyes and a goofy smile. When the animals arrived, they stared at the painted tree in confusion. "What in the world?" said the squirrel, scratching its head. But soon the animals burst into laughter. "The tree's smiling at us," giggled the rabbit. "I think it's a happy tree now." By the time the sun started to set, Suzy had created a whole day full of laughter, surprises, and a little bit of harmless mischief. Her adventures had made everyone in the village smile, and even though she could be a little naughty, they all knew Suzy's heart was full of fun.